Well, hello there, friends. This is your host from Legacy Coins USA. And tonight, I've got a story that just might change your life, or at the very least, make you rush to that old jar of coins sitting on your dresser, because tucked away among the jingling change of the past lies something truly magical. A 1975 1 shilling from the Republic of Kenya, bearing the proud face of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, the first president of Kenya. It's not just a coin, it's a time capsule, a piece of history, and possibly a ticket to fortune that could turn an ordinary day into the start of a millionaire's journey. Now, picture it with me for a moment. The year is 1975. The air is crisp with optimism in a young and vibrant Kenya. Factories hum, markets buzz, and the newly independent nation celebrates its first leader, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, the wise elder whose face adorns that shining silver coin. It wasn't made to be rare, at least not at first. It was simply a shilling, a small piece of the people's currency. But oh, how time works its wonders. Nearly 50 years later, this humble piece of metal has become one of the most sought-after treasures in African numismatic history. Collectors from New York to Nairobi now whisper its name with reverence, the Kenyatta shilling. A coin is as much legend as it is metal. The reason? A perfect storm of history, scarcity, and symbolism. You see, most of these coins were circulated until they wore smooth in the hands of everyday people, shopkeepers, farmers, children buying sweets at corner stands. Only a precious few survived in pristine mint condition. Those few now sit like royal jewels, guarded in velvet boxes, occasionally surfacing at private auctions, where bids climb faster than a Christmas rocket. And just imagine, one such coin, verified and graded in near-perfect condition, can fetch upwards of $15 million in today's collector market. Yes, you heard that right. $15 million for a single Kenyan shilling. Think about that for a moment. That's not just wealth, that's transformation. That's your child's college fund, your dream home, your retirement plan, and a lifetime of peace, all tucked away in the shine of a forgotten coin. Now, I know what you're thinking. Surely that can't be real. But let me tell you, these are not myths spun for bedtime stories. These are documented sales, confirmed by private auctions and collectors' circles that take authenticity very seriously. When you hold one of these coins, you're not just touching metal, you're holding the memory of a nation, the spirit of independence, and the weight of a story that's as rich as any treasure map. And here's where it gets exciting, my friends. You might already have one. Maybe it's sitting quietly in that old piggy bank from your childhood, or mixed in with a handful of forgotten coins from your travels. Maybe it's something you once saw in your grandfather's drawer, tucked between a few stamps and a faded photograph. These little shillings were common once, but oh, how rare they've become today. And the best part, you don't have to go digging through mountains of gold or dive for sunken ships to find it. It could be right there, waiting for you. So what makes the 1975 Kenyatta 1 shilling so valuable? It's the story, the craftsmanship, and the symbol it carries. It was the first coin to bear the image of the founding father of Kenya, a man who led his people to freedom. To collectors, it's not just metal, it's a moment in time, captured forever. The coin's bold design, its historical significance, and its near-mythical scarcity make it one of the crown jewels of African coinage. In the world of collectibles, stories matter just as much as silver, and this one, well, it glows brighter with each passing year. Now, if you happen to find one, don't rush to the pawn shop or try to clean it. No. Handle it gently, like you would a fragile snowflake. The tiniest scratch can change its value. Keep it in a soft cloth or plastic case, and when you're ready, get it professionally appraised. A certified grading can mean the difference between a lucky find and a life-changing fortune. And remember, never ever spend it as pocket change. It could be the most expensive soda you'll ever buy. You see, coins like these remind us that fortune often hides in the simplest things: a dusty box, a forgotten drawer, a little round piece of history, each one a silent witness to the lives of those who came before us. And every so often, one of them shines a bit brighter, whispering to the world, "I'm still here, and I'm worth more than you could ever imagine." So, tonight, after this broadcast, take a walk down memory lane. Open that old jar of coins. Call your parents, your grandparents, your uncles and aunts. Tell them to check their keepsakes. Who knows? One of you might be holding not just a coin, but the beginning of a legacy, a story worth millions. Because when history, rarity, and passion come together, even the smallest coin can change your fortune overnight. This has been your friendly host from Legacy Coins USA, wishing you good luck, warm hearts, and maybe, just maybe, a touch of magic this season. Remember, friends, every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth a lifetime.